Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl here. Welcome back to another Let's Play episode. So this is part 15 and I'm so sorry that I haven't done any videos for this series for, well, since Halloween actually. I mean, I've done them, but they didn't work very well. My microphone settings weren't right and it didn't record properly. So I've gone and done a couple of episodes and you're not going to be able to see it. So this one is just going to be a catch-up one. So since the last one, it's like I've got more animals, I've completed some quests, I've added a few more factory items, I've done, oh my god, I've done so much. So I'm going to just go over everything that I've done since Halloween. So I never actually got all of the the Wicked Witch done. I didn't get all of that done. So I'm like, so I didn't get my broom. No broom for Lala, but you know, that's okay. I did start trying to get to Fanhorn, so I started the Maple Isles. So I went out there and I got the workbench. So I went out and talked to Bailey. She gave me the workbench, so I've got that, and I made the tree tap and I got the sap for her, and I made some pancakes for her. And you know, the last thing that you guys saw me do here was pretty much this setup. So I set this up and I've still got this going, but I've done quite a bit since then. So I set up my maple because I was doing that, so I've set it up over here. And yeah, I did actually do a video to show you the construction of this. So but this is basic setup. That I've got the boiler and the bottler, which Bailey gave me from Maple Isles. So she'll give that to you after you do your pancakes, because she wants sweet pancakes. So once you've done her sweet pancakes, then you go through the gate to Emma, and that's where you can get access to turkeys and raspberries for the berry pancakes, and then eventually get up to Fanhorn. So it's a bit of a process, and yeah, so this is how I set up my basic. You've got 4 trees and you put your taps all facing the same way, and you bring it out to a merger. So you've got your tube merger. So it's got 2 inputs. So the side one here is input and this one is input, and this one out the bottom is output. So it's 2 inputs and 1 output, and it doesn't work any other way. So if you've got your tap a different way, it's not going to work. Sorry, not your tap, your merger. So you've got 2 input, 1 output, and then we bring that, do the same over this side. Got your 2 trees going into one, and then bring that one out, and we've got the 2 of them coming into this one. So now this has got 4 trees worth of sap coming into it, into the boiler, into the bottler, and into here. So now we've got lots and lots of maple syrup being made, so we'll be able to use that. And I'm going to set this up to make a pancake farm. We'll make some sweet pancakes, and eventually we can actually make berry pancakes in a farm, automated. But I need food processors and ovens, and I don't have the Crygold for that, and that's proving difficult to actually mine that. Okay, what else did I do? I actually got more blast furnaces set up, so we're now getting a lot more steel going. I added the coal on this side, so I was just getting a bit of coal because these all need coal. And I went out and I bought some deeds. So I got a copper and a gold deed, and I spawned them out here, and look how close they are. This is like, oh my god, these are so good. So we got copper coming in here, and we've got gold coming in here, and they're going to be so easy to merge into red bronze. So I've got enough copper to make a copper press, but as yet I don't have enough steel to make the molds. So I haven't set that up yet, because we're going to need molds to make the plates and bolts for the red bronze refinery, which is what we're trying to get to. So we're trying to get to make one of these. So we need steel plates and copper rods. So I need to make a copper press and a steel press. So we need the copper press first, which I can make, but until I can actually make these molds, which I can make the bolt, but I don't know if I need that just yet. I need the rods and the plates definitely. So what have we got? We've nearly got enough, haven't we? Still need another 1,000 there, and like that's like, oh, so many. So I'm constantly trying to get like steel through here, but I need the coal. So yeah, doing that. What else have I done? I finished the harvesting crops. So the quest that we've been doing the whole time that I've had this going, like harvesting all the crops, I finally got that all done. So that's all done. So we got our extra spirit crops, and yeah, so that one has been good. So next time we want to do that harvest crops, so if we went in here, we could probably do it again by now. If we go, yep, this one, remember doing all of these, we can actually do that probably a little bit quicker now because we already have everything here. So I might even do a little setup for that in an episode, just so that you've got 20 of each to do that. I also managed to get enough stuff to upgrade my tools. So I'm now onto the gilded. So I managed to make the gilded tools, so I have those, and then I'm going to work on getting diamond tools. So I've still got to go out and get a few more diamonds. So we'll work on getting those, and then when my access to, if I ever get to the underworld, then I can do that. And so keeping on working on all my levels, my combat and my all the different levels. So I've got my combat up to 54, so I'm starting to get getting along with all of those. And I also upgraded, I started using totems for my wood cutting. So there is a method to make wood cutting a little bit easier for you, because the totems like the stone, coal, iron, all of those resource totems, well, you can upgrade the utility and it increases the block hit damage when near, and it stacks. So these 4 totems all combined together give 44% block hit damage when nearby. So any blocks in a 15 block radius of all of these are easier to hit. So before I was taking more than one hit to even do the oak wood, but I've got a better axe and now I can do a single hit for those, and it's 2 hits for the pine, 3 for the birch wood, 3 for that maple, and 5 for the hickory. So I'm still upgrading. I need to get some green gears, but that has just made it a lot easier because I was hitting this like 20 times. So now I'm making it a lot easier. So using totems to increase your hit damage definitely helps with your wood cutting. So that's why I've upgraded those. So these are not upgraded very far. I think I've got these to 11 because I don't have any more gears. Got those to 11, but these are harder trees, so I did them a bit further. I think I got these up to 17. So this one now needs rods, steel rods and green gears, but it's still a lot better than it was. So by doing that and by getting a better weapon, it's made my wood cutting a lot easier. And my animals, I also added a few animals in here because I got to turkeys. I got some turkeys and I only had a small area here, and I only had 2 cows and 2 sheep. So in the last one that I recorded that didn't work, I went and got some chickens. Oh, I had my chickens, I think. No, I went and got the chickens, the pigs and the turkeys. So the turkeys, I got them from Maple Isles, and you can have 3 turkeys. You can't have any more, only 3. But you can increase, like you can have more of the others. Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Sheep? Shivering there. And yeah, so I increased my area here, and there's something really wrong with our sheep. He's shivering. So I've just added a few more animals as well, and I'm going to do, again, I'm just doing little bits and pieces with the animals. Like, so I've got the sheep have got their scratching post, so they're producing more wool. I've got my truffle barrel for my pigs to collect truffles, and to collect berries you still have to spook the turkeys. So I'm getting my raspberries. See, they pick all the berries, so you get all different kinds of berries from them. So that's really good. So that's just gonna do their own little thing. So yeah, I think that's about catches you up to what I have actually been doing. And what I'm just gonna keep working on getting that steel for the molds, so that I can start getting those plates. And what else do we need? I need the plates and the rods for that one. So, but I need to do copper plates and copper rods. So I'm going to need to get this done, and then I need to get the plate and the rod. So I need to get 2,500 for the rod and 5,000 for the plate. So we'll get the rod working, and then we will set that up over there. We will need bolts eventually, but I won't do that one just yet. So I'm just going to keep doing the steel. So still collecting my coal so that I can add that into here, and we just add all this. So yeah, just adding it all in and do that. And my plan is to increase this to having a pancake farm, but like I said, I need the food processors and the ovens. Oh, that's what else I did. I went and got a treasure chest, and I sold it for 4 million coins. So if you want to make some coins, use your map and get your treasures and sell them. That's the easiest way to do it, unless you want to open them yourself. That's fine as well. So I've got some more here, so I can either open them or I can sell them. I'll keep them there. Maybe you can tell me in the comments, do you want me to open them or sell them? Alright, in my next episode I'll either open them or sell them, depending on what you say. Alright, so okay, that's your choice. I will leave that up to you guys to tell me whether you want me to open them or sell them. If I sold them, maybe I could go and buy a few things to get our factories going. But I like to try and make everything at least once. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think some things like these food processors, because we need crystallized gold, the food processor is proving to be quite difficult, because I have mined so much gold and I cannot get them. So I'm really struggling with that. I've been out on Buffalcore, I've been through the diamond mines, I've been all over trying to get the gold, and I just haven't been able to get any. So I might actually have to buy food processors to keep that process going. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've been doing. And I think that will have you caught up to what we're up to. And so in the next part, I will actually hopefully be able to add more to the factory. I will set up some crops a bit differently. We might do enough crops for this quest so that we can keep doing that, and might have a bit more of a look at different quests. So I've always got a few quests on the go. I'm still trying to do the sweep the floor, which, like I said, it's a permanent quest, so that we can take our time whenever you go out and do that. So this one here is a really good one to do, because you get 6 rubies. 6 rubies. Do you know how hard rubies are to get from Bar? So hard. This would have to be one of the best quests in the game. And you just have to go out, talk to Amir, and then you can do the rest on your island. So, oh, hang on. Did I do that as well? I actually went out and bought some totems. That's right, I did too. I went out and bought one of each of these totems so that I can set these up. So maybe I can do that. Let's have a look. What can we use? Use our andesite. Where are we going to put it? We'll put it over here. We will put... Hang on. I might need some stone. We'll put some more stone out here. And we'll put our totems along here, and we can start collecting some different resources, and we might even get some cry iron and cry aqua, that sort of thing. So that's what we kind of need to get a little bit of. Alright, that should do it. So I'm gonna do about that many of them. I'll do that. Let's go get some totems. We can set up andesite, clay, diorite. I'll set up all of these ones. Okay, I'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. What else have we got? Aquamarine, slate, stone and coal. I really should get an iron one as well. Got aquamarine. What else do we want? Slate. Do I want stone, coal or clay? So I might get a an iron one to go there. Yeah, I'll get an iron one there, but this is just gonna, we can just collect all these resources by just sitting here, and we can do that. So some of these is gonna be a little bit take a little bit longer, but because we got our sandstone ones in here, we can actually go out and talk to Amir and get that started. Then we can come back and do that, and yeah, that's a good one to do. So but I won't do that right now. We'll do that maybe in the next part. We'll start doing some more questing and trying to build up some more resources. So at the moment I'm just like trying to build some resources, do a few quests and get a few little farms working. Alright, wow, that's a lot to catch up on, and I have been busy doing other things as well, and I've published a few times on my other shop, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the plushies, and yeah, it's been a really good couple of updates. Like, they haven't been big, but they've been really exciting. And now the new update, we've got PvP, so yeah, hope everyone enjoys that, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.